Oh, what's up? Is this Marriott Courtyard Cribs, also known as Marriott Courtyard Hotels? This is what happens when you get to interview guests at CollectiveCon and you have 4 subscribers on YouTube. You get to live the good life, okay?
We have 25.
25. It's a TV, LG. Here's this stand that they didn't know if they wanted to make an actual table. So they made 2 stools and shoved them together, apparently. That's the desk where I'm going to finish my interview questions that are not done. That's a lamp that kind of looks like the stool that had 2 dads. Here's this couch that also pulls out. This thing, we'll talk about this. Save this bad boy for last, okay? This is where you get ready for the party, or the after party, which will be in the hotel room. What else do we got? This closes off. We've got a mirror, my glasses, my Clark Kent glasses. This is the bathroom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The toilet. This is, if you're 80, you sit down on it for liability purposes so you don't shatter your hip. It's got like a 42 channel nozzle head that squirts a lot of water. What else we got? This is where the magic happens. Not really, because all my friends are sharing a room with us because they're moochers. So this is a bed. Let me show you the real thing that puts this room together. You know, why go see Batman vs. Superman when you can just have Batman in your own room? See you later, Collective God.
My attendants will sign up with pins, and as a reminder, they're there right now, and we have stickers and everybody have a good time so far?
everybody, it's Chris from Mighty Bloke, and I am here with the lovely Cristina Vee. Cristina, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
Your name is halfway to my name.
That's true. Halfway, we are counterparts.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you some really simple questions, really easy stuff. So number one, what inspired you to act?
Actually, I wanted to become an actor after watching an episode of Sailor Moon when I was like 11 or 12. And it was at that moment where I had that epiphany, like, oh, cartoons aren't real. But it wasn't heartbreaking for me because it was like, cartoons aren't real. And there's somebody voicing this character. I want to be that voice. And so, like, my dreams literally came true almost. Like, I became the voice of Sailor Mars in that same show. So I think that's close enough.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say I do pretty well.
That end goal seemed to turn out where you wanted it to. So, as you want to become an actress,
Yes.
when did you know that you were onto something special? When did you start to realize, okay, I'm not an amateur anymore, I can really take this full sail and get it going?
Oh, you know what? I don't know when I had that moment. For me, it was very much, even though I was not very good yet, I just knew this is what I want to do with my life, so I went for it. Fell flat on my face many times, but you know, I feel like my acting is my thing, and it's always been my thing that nobody can really take away from me. So I'm one of those people who, I guess maybe I'm still waiting for that moment, but I've just always been, this is what I'm going to do with my life. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what other people say. I know that this is right for me.
The ferocity, as you can tell, she's getting passionate. She's fired up. You've got something you want to achieve out there. Living testament right here. Do it. Just do it. You can conquer your dreams. I got the shy on lock. All right, so I guess this kind of goes with the other two questions. Your credentials. Obviously, I've seen you. We do a lot of video gaming stuff, so I saw the IGNs. Obviously, know about League of Legends. Obviously, know about Sailor Mars. I went through, and it's just like scrolling. So, two questions that come with that. What's your favorite role that you've done, and how do you have the time to do all of this stuff?
So my favorite role right now, I mean, because it always kind of changes, but I'm working on this show called Miraculous Ladybug. It's on Nickelodeon. It's kind of like this international project where it's a studio in France that came up with it. Disney produced it. It's on Disney Channel and everywhere else in the world, but in America it's on Nickelodeon, and it's just an amazing show. It feels to me like how Sailor Moon felt when I was a kid, just that sense of adventure and romance, and it's really amazing. The main character is half Chinese, half French. Her name is Marinette Chang, and like the cast is so diverse. They have kids of all body types, so many different ethnicities. Her best friend, I believe, is black. So it's like, this is a show
That's awesome.
for me. I mean, being a woman of color, I think it's a really powerful show, and I'm glad that it's gained so much momentum. It's just really great.
Awesome, thank you. So, here's a question that I want to know.
Yeah.
And I ask every voice actor I've ever talked to, do you ever get noticed in public just by your voice? So are you ever at Publix? If you have Publix where you guys are, you probably don't.
I don't know what that is.
Food Lion. Name your Stater Brothers.
Stater Brothers.
Stater Brothers. Got it.
Okay.
So if you're at Stater Brothers and someone's like, wait a minute, are you that person from that thing?
It happened to me once in my life, and because it only happened once. I was at McDonald's, and I ordered, and I drove up to the drive-thru. And okay, to be honest, I don't know if it was because he saw me or because of my voice, but as soon as I drove, he's like, "Hey, are you Ribbon?" I was like, "Yes." Do I get free fries now?
So that Big Mac, you're gonna knock the
Big
price
Mac, right?
down a
Come
little
on.
bit? Cool. What would be, and you're living the dream, what would be your dream project if someone came down from the heavens and said, you get what you want, you name it, what would it be?
I want to be the voice of a Disney princess. So.
I think she read my iPad question.
Really?
Because we're gonna get to that in a second.
What?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to. No, that's pretty much it.
She wants to be a Disney
I want to
princess.
be a Disney
Everybody
princess.
does.
I've always wanted to be a Disney princess.
What advice or resources, I know this is the cheesy one, can you give to someone who's looking to get into voice acting?
First of all, like, people ask me for advice, like while they're living in Jacksonville or whatever area I'm at. I don't know what the market is like here, but it's probably not going to be anime or video games. If you want video games and anime, I feel like Los Angeles is the mecca of voice acting. But maybe you're just interested. I have some friends who moved to Texas because they were just wanted to do anime, and so there's Texas, there's New York. I don't know really what their market's like either, but I'm sure there's a ton of work. I forgot the question.
That's okay. You answered it.
I did?
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what can we expect in the future? A lot of hustling, a lot of grind. You've been hustling and a lot of grinding.
Yeah. Well, I have a show coming out. It's going to be on Toonami. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Toonami. It's called Hunter x Hunter, and I voice a boy. His name is Killua, and I never voiced a boy before now. I'm really excited. It's a great show. It's super popular, and it's my first time having a lead character on Toonami. It's going to be 150 episodes.
What? Mic drop. Don't drop that mic, please.
Can you see this?
Surge drop. Oh. All right, 2 more.
Yes.
So this, you foreshadowed on the Disney question. At Mighty Bloke, we deal with entertainment and video games, but we're very in tune with special needs too. My little sister has autism. I've been working in behavior for about 5 years, so we try to cater a lot to that market as well.
That's awesome.
So my little sister has autism. What we do is we let her ask questions of any guest that we ever talk to.
Okay.
So she gets to ask one question,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's super far-fetched, or sometimes it's really humorous. This one, she knew that you were a voice actor, so what she said is, if you could have voiced any Disney character ever, who would it be?
Okay, I think it would be Ariel. Maybe Jasmine.
I can see that.
Or if they come out with like a Hispanic princess, which they are, but I'm not her. Come out with another one. I'm audition for that one.
Come up for another
Come
one,
on,
Disney.
Disney.
What are you doing? Last one. The show floor's winding down. What did you think of this year's collective?
It was really fun. It's a different experience for me because I don't usually do a lot of pop culture conventions, usually anime conventions. So it's a lot of like sitting here at this table and luring people like, hey, come to I'm just kidding, I don't do that.
What are you doing over
What are
there?
you doing? Want my autograph? It's been really fun.
Well, that's it. Thank you, Cristina, for interviewing with me. Awesome. Mighty Bloke. Stay mighty.
Stay mighty.